In 1975, an engineer at Kodak finished building something in a lab in Rochester. It weighed 8 pounds, and it recorded onto a cassette tape. One picture took 23 seconds. It was the first digital camera. The company he built it for made 90% of the film sold in America. 37 years later, that company filed for bankruptcy. Everybody knows this story. Almost everybody draws the wrong lesson from it. Kodak did not really sell cameras. It sold them cheaply because a camera is bought once. Film is bought forever. By 1976, it had 90% of American film sales and 85% of cameras. At its peak, Kodak employed more than 145,000 people. In Rochester, it was not a company, it was the town. The engineer was Stephen Sasson, and he was 24 years old. He had been asked to look into a new kind of image sensor and see if it was good for anything. What he built was the size of a toaster, with a lens bolted to the front. It had no screen. It could not show you anything at all. To see a picture, you played the tape into a television.
Give it 23 seconds.
The first digital photograph was of a lab assistant, and it came out blurry.
You need work.
Then he carried it upstairs and showed it to management. They were not stupid, and they were not hostile. They asked a fair question.
Who wants photos on a television?
By Sasson's own account, they were sure that nobody ever would. Prints had worked for 100 years. They were cheap, and nobody was complaining. So the camera went back down the stairs and into a cupboard. Not quite a cupboard. In 1977, Kodak filed a patent on it. United States Patent 4131919. Electronic still camera. Kodak owned the future outright. It simply did not want to sell it yet. Here is the part the famous version of this story leaves out. Kodak was not blind. Kodak could do arithmetic. Film carried gross margins above 60%. A digital camera is consumer electronics. The margin on one is a fraction of that. So every dollar of film that turned into a dollar of digital came back worth less. There was no version of the future in which Kodak was ever this rich again.
We treated digital as the enemy.
That is not a blind spot. That is a trap. So Kodak tried to have it both ways. It spent more than $500 million on a system called Advantix, a camera with a digital preview screen that still took film. You could look at the shot you had just taken and then still pay to have it developed. It arrived the same year that proper digital cameras did. Kodak wrote off very nearly the whole cost. And yet that same year, 1996, was the best year Kodak ever had. $16 billion of revenue. Profits peaked 3 years after that, at $2.5 billion. From the very top, a cliff looks like flat ground. Now, the part that ruins the usual moral. Kodak did go digital. By 2005, it sold more digital cameras in the United States than anybody else. It won the market, and it lost money on almost every camera it sold. By 2001, the estimate was $60 lost on each one. In 2011, the old film business still made $34 million. The digital camera business lost $349 million. 10 times the loss from the business everybody had told it to build. By 2007, Kodak had dropped to 4th place in American digital cameras. Then the camera moved into the telephone, and 4th place stopped mattering as well. Revenue fell and went on falling for 15 years. On the 19th of January 2012, Kodak filed for Chapter 11. That same month, Fujifilm reported the best annual sales in its history. Fuji had spent the decade turning film chemistry into cosmetics and into screens. By 2010, imaging was under 16% of everything Fuji sold. Same technology. Same decade. Same warning, read by both of them. In bankruptcy, Kodak sold the digital patents. It had valued them at more than $2 billion. 12 technology companies bought them together for $525 million. The buyers included the companies that had put a camera in every phone. Between 2003 and 2011, those same patents had earned Kodak over $3 billion. The invention paid for itself many times over. The company still did not survive it. Kodak came out of bankruptcy in September 2013. Not as a camera company. It prints things for other businesses now. The lesson people take from this is that Kodak missed the future. It did not miss it. It built it, patented it, and outsold everyone in America with it. What Kodak could not do was choose to be worth less than it already was. That choice never arrives looking like a choice. It arrives looking like a good quarter, and there is always one more of those.